everybody? It's your girl Shay again with the Let's Be Real on this Wednesday. And I got my guy KJ Akon all the way from Cleveland, Mississippi with us tonight tuning in. What's
Yeah,
good, KJ?
man, chilling. College, homework, practice, everything.
I'm pretty sure. I know it could be definitely a difficult time. Even just like getting through, challenges every day. Whether if you're doing sports, because whether if you guys know or not, KJ is playing football, and that is definitely a major thing, especially coming from Cleveland, because Cleveland is known for music. So I just want to know a little bit more about you. Like, how did you come into this sports? Because there's basketball out there and soccer, but you took another lead to the football.
I just fell in love with it at a young age. I've been playing it my whole life, so it wasn't really ever that far away. It wasn't ever really that hard for me to do. And I got to college by simply just, I don't know, I just did what I like doing, to be honest. And I just had an opportunity to play in college, so I just took the opportunity.
Absolutely, that's great. So, over the years in high school, was you doing any type of training for this football, or you just was like, playing around with it, and you just took it serious now that you in college?
I never, to be honest, I took it seriously, but I never took it that serious. Like, it was not any outside of like practice and summer workouts and stuff. I played other sports, played basketball and ran track, but I ain't ever just really just go and practice football. If you get what I'm saying, it was just
right.
Like
they want just your hobby, like, okay, I'm gonna sign up for this, and this is what I'm doing. It'd be like that. Sometimes we can definitely get into other hobbies or even find our niche in life, and it don't even be our purpose that we really had our mind set to do something. It just come along and you just happen to be great at it and you take off with it. I'm definitely glad and happy for you. I know a proud moment. So what really goes on for coming from Cleveland, Mississippi? You come from a small family?
My family in Cleveland, actually I have quite a few people, quite a few family members in Cleveland. It's a small town. It's stuff to do. It ain't just nothing, but it's a small town. It's love for real. You get to learn and know everybody, and it's just like you just start hanging out with your specific friend group. Basically being around family. It's just love for real. So it ain't nothing special, but it ain't it ain't just super bad or anything.
You say you just gonna make a name from Cleveland, period. Where you coming from? I know that's right. So we definitely gonna get into it because a lot of people are tuning in to us and they want to know a little bit more. Like, KJ, can you tell them what is your position when playing football?
Actually, I was recruited at wide receiver, and when I got here, I played receiver for like 2 weeks, and then my coach wanted me to try playing cornerback. And I never really played cornerback. Like, it was always just like a goofing around thing. So it was like I knew what to do. Like, I can think the game, but I ain't never really did it before. And so it was a challenge. So it was fun for me. And now I play cornerback. And
what position did you start off with before you even got switched over to cornerback?
I'm playing wide receiver.
Wide receiver. So what was the position in wide receiver? Because like the wide receiver and the cornerback, y'all kind of tackling each other, right?
Yeah.
So now you on the other side. So what that's like for you?
I feel like it was probably a easier transition than what it would have been for most, because being I spent so much time playing receiver, I kind of understood what you were looking for at that position. Like, I kind of understood like what a receiver would be thinking in certain situations. So it's like I feel like it kind of went smoothly for me. Like, I don't know, I'm just always up to a challenge, so I got super interested in it. Like, when they gave me the idea, I was like, I just took it and ran with it, basically. So
that's what's up. You say you ain't afraid of it. Put them titles on me. But that's good because you get to learn different positions, because now you go to, I don't know if you're going to be like the other team play, the other, like it's basketball players, the other sports athletes, they just be going from team to team. But I guess you can be some type of useful when it comes down to switching teams. But, so I just pray that you don't be a flip-flopper like that. But at least you done learn two different type of sports on just being a football. You get what I'm saying? You learn two different type of positions. You got the wide receiver and you also got the cornerback. I don't know nothing about sports. Nothing. So when you talking to a female, and to get us interested in the game, it's like how do you coach someone who's not interested into football to get them to understand the points, or what are you doing? You scoring a touchdown. How do you educate someone on that who knows nothing about football?
Actually, I didn't have to do this a couple times, but I mean, to be honest, I feel like first off, you got to know if they actually care to know, because some people just don't care. You feel me? Like they don't care. But like if they care to know, then I try to explain it to them basically like this: a receiver, the quarterback is gonna throw me the ball, and basically I'm trying to just put it in the end zone, and then cornerback. Basically, the quarterback throwing the ball, I'm trying to catch it and put it in the end zone for the defense. It's basically just flip flop. It's basically the same idea.
I was just about to say, it sounds like it's the same job. It's like you just run it back and forth, catch the ball.
Yeah, I mean that's basically how I just explained it. Like receiver, I'm on offense. I'm trying to put it in the end zone. Defense, I play cornerback. I'm trying to keep them from putting it in the end zone, and if I can, I'm trying to put it in the end zone. So it's like it's what it is. I mean,
I heard that. That's good. So what team do you play for now? What college are you playing?
I play at Aurora University in Aurora, Illinois.
So you came all the way from Cleveland, Mississippi to Illinois. How's that transitioning for you? That traveling?
Man, it's cold. Like I don't know. Like usually right now in Mississippi, it still feels good outside. You get a couple of 90s, a couple of 80s, maybe a 70. But over here, it's already getting cold. Like it's windy. I walked outside yesterday and it was raining and windy. I'm like, what's going on? It was cold.
It does the same thing in Mississippi. Don't try to come for Chicago, Illinois like our weather is just jacked up. Because I bet you still be doing good when you on that field trying to block them, whatever you was just saying when it come down to the position.
Yeah, I mean, I be doing good, but I be cold.
Oh, wow. So right now I got a clip up. Can you explain to me what's actually going on in this video? So this is at Aurora University on the field?
Yes, ma'am. This was practice. Basically, I was playing, looked like I was playing man-to-man. The quarterback threw the ball to the receiver I was holding. He ran an out route. I undercut the route and picked the ball off. It was in a scrimmage that we had because we had like team scrimmages and stuff. Okay. And so it was basically just a good play on my part. I mean, I kind of understood basically a good idea of what he wanted to do. He lined up kind of far inside the numbers, so I kind of figured he couldn't do anything but either have some type of out route or maybe stay vertical, go towards the end zone. So I kind of played it. It was.
Ooh, look at you! That's a lot. How you keep up with all that?
I mean, experience. I mean, because it's definitely days where I go out there and I get completely beat. Like it seemed like I get beat almost every play. So it's like you just the more you do it, you learn. You kind of I mean, it's a day-to-day thing. You just try to get better every day. To be honest.
Absolutely. So how do you come up with the number that bees on the football jerseys? What is your number?
Currently they got me wearing number 11, but
what is your ideal number?
I really don't. I mean, I don't really have an ideal number anymore because I play a different position. Like at receiver, I wore 18, so that was like my number or whatever. But I mean, me personally, I don't really believe in the whole number thing. I feel like if you're a good player, you gonna be a good player regardless of what number you got on. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody want to look good, play good, feel good, all that. But it's like I don't really just too much believe in the whole number thing. I mean, whatever number.
Do you have any sports heroes when it comes down to the actual numbers on the football player teams?
Sports heroes. I mean, at heart, I'm still a receiver, so I mean, I like the Julio Joneses and DeAndre Hopkins of the world. You feel me? Like, and they some monsters on the field right now. Julio wears number 2. He was wearing number 11. And DeAndre Hopkins, he wears number 10. So, I mean, I don't really just take after anybody with my number. I Hey,
You in your own lane. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. You say you just really you like to have fun. So when you on the field, that's really what matters to you. It's not even about the numbers. Is it really much more about your teammates? Do you like does the teammates really help the team, or is it so much about the person just being an individual?
yeah, it's definitely. I mean, football in general is definitely a team oriented sport. Like, it's not really one person doing anything like ever. I mean, I guess you could say, I mean, I caught a pick, so I mean, you could say that was basically me catching a pick. But if my teammates don't hold everybody else and he sees somebody else open, he don't even throw the ball over there. So it's like it's never really a time where it's just one person doing everything. Like, everybody gotta do their own job so that stuff works out. So I mean, yeah, it's definitely about the team. I mean, my teammates, they some cool guys. They Everybody around me is pretty team oriented. We don't really have any guys that's selfish about anything. Like,
Or even lazy? You know
oh
how
yeah,
some yeah, like that type of stuff be going on. And it's like, man, we can't go out there. We all got family watching us, and it's like we all need to support each other. So, that's just kind of getting off a little bit off top. But how is it when it comes down to the support, for you, amongst the team when it comes down to like your mom or your family? Do you feel like you have all that plays a part to make you have successful games?
yes, especially here. Like, we have a lot of, like, I didn't know we had as many fans as we did. Being that
Okay.
Aurora isn't just a huge town. Like, Aurora kind of like Cleveland, so it's like it's not just no huge town like that. And I didn't know we had that many fans. So we play games and stuff, and it's like the whole all the bleachers packed out. It's a lot of people ringing cowbells and stuff. So it's like the support is crazy, and it's like it's really it's love for real. Like, everybody supports everybody here. It's not really just oh, that's my child, so I'm gonna support him. Like, it's people you don't
Absolutely.
even
It's
know
a
next to
team.
you. Yeah.
Takes a village to raise a kid. So, when it comes down to the competing, what do you enjoy about competing or going up against these different teams? Because I know that has to be a lot too. Like you said, you still have schoolwork, you balancing out everyday life, but you are still doing competing. What is it with the competing that you enjoy, or maybe you don't enjoy it?
I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, I just learned to fall in love with the work behind it. I mean, every team different, so it's basically every week you learning something new. I feel like you fall in love with the work behind it, then it's never gonna really be a problem for you. It's just gonna be
It's a
like,
passion.
yeah. So that's how I think about it anyway. I mean, I just fell in love with learning something new. I mean, I
What's
mean,
your emotions when behind you won, or like your team won, or even if you lost? I know you experience so many different type of
uh,
emotions.
I mean, for me, it's just like when we win. I mean, this can kind of be seen as, I mean, I guess you could say kind of selfish. But when we win, I just be like, okay, let's win another one. Like, let's just keep winning them. That's how I think about it. And I mean, even in losses, I feel like we don't really ever just lose. We just learn a lesson to help us win the next one. So it's like I just go about it as let's just win the next one.
I know that's right, because you win some, you lose some, but you
Yeah.
live. You live to fight another day. You know what's crazy? Because even when it comes down to the Friday, Ezel, RIP to Ezel, that's kind of crazy. And that's not even his name, but that's all I can. His name is AJ Johnson, right? Jackson? You know what I'm talking about? No?
I,
Ezel off of Friday? I know you done
um,
seen the movie Friday.
I didn't see Friday, but I mean, I ain't
You
just
don't know his name, but yeah,
yeah, I don't
Ezel
know.
passed away. That's totally off subject. But I'm just saying, like life is very short. So at least that you starting off young, you accomplishing something, because you have a lot of young men, in your age difference, your genre. They will turn to the streets, or they don't even have time to even be an athlete, to go rap, to put some type of rhyme, or even some type of goal or vision together for themselves. So how is it for you? Is there like peer pressure? Is there any distractions that you live amongst right now that you just, you gotta fight against every day?
I mean, of course, there's like I'm a college student. Like, it's life is it's kind of transitioning from being a child to like kind of becoming older, because you don't have anybody to be like, yo, go do this, go do that. It's like, okay, I gotta wake up and be self-motivated every day to do basically whatever it is I need to do. And so
Absolutely, no
it's
doubt.
like, I mean, me personally, I just took the initiative and I kind of just left everything back home. Like I mean, I kind of just
You gotta stay
everything that
focused.
wasn't, yeah, everything that wasn't like family and just helping me, I kind of just left it at home. And I mean,
Hmm.
it was hard because I mean, I had a couple people that felt like I left them behind or I changed up or something, but it was like it wasn't that. It was just I knew I needed to fix some stuff before I could come here and actually do what I needed to do. So it was like, I mean, just basically the transition from going from basically being a child to becoming an adult. I mean,
Right.
you don't
And
have
not even just
time.
that. You
Yeah.
you into something else, so it's like, a lot of people fear that. You it could be a job, a new move or something, and you would feel like, oh man, I'm leaving these friends alone or behind. But it's just like for that moment, because if they're your true friends or whatever situation is meant for you, it's still gonna be there once you get to the next level. It's actually gonna go with you to the next level. So I'm glad you just didn't let those type of relationships make you feel like I need to hold on to them,
Yeah.
versus focusing on your actual goal or career you're establishing for yourself as a young man.
Yeah. I mean, my mom just told me like it's part of life, so I just had to fix all that, get it right. But I mean, I definitely understand how it could be scary because I mean, I'm scared every day here. Like, it's just, I mean,
Because
like,
you're in the state, you by yourself, you don't really know no
yeah,
one.
and I'm used to being like laid back and just chill, and I don't really just mix. I mean, I talk to people, and I'm cool to be around, but I'm not used to being like, okay, I got to do this every day, I got to do that every day, I got to get this done, get that done. It's like back home in high school just a few months ago, I was chilling. Like I was just okay. I go to school, I come home, I do whatever I want to do. But now it's like
Yeah.
okay, I wake up in the morning at 6, go to meetings, go to school, go to practice, do homework. Sometimes they don't feel like there's enough time in the day for all that. So it's like you have to make time, and it's like you feel me. And if you like me,
It's self
then
discipline.
yeah.
Self discipline.
And if you like me, then it's like you used to procrastinate about everything. You can't procrastinate no more. You got to get stuff done. So it's like it's just a lot. It's a learning experience. Like I mean, I feel like if you invested in it, then it's all right. But it's definitely a learning experience though.
Yeah, football, I'm pretty sure it is. It takes a lot. You all got to get dressed into those tights. Like, how do you get accustomed or even comfortable with the uniform? That's something I've always wanted to ask. Like, do y'all really have to wear a cup to make sure you don't get kicked between the legs?
No, that's just overboard. Like nobody. That's one thing I can say. Nobody wears cups. Like nobody does that. I mean, don't get me wrong, you will get hit. You feel me? Like I didn't got hit. I'm pretty sure everybody that didn't play football didn't got hit in the nuts before. But I mean, you don't really. It's not like something that people are trying to do. So it's like it's no real reason to wear a cup. I mean, you basically
It's
everybody
a
have their own
game.
style. Like everybody have their own style. Is like some people like their stuff super tight. Some people like their stuff super big. Some people like everybody just got their own style. Me personally, I mean, I want my stuff to fit, but it's not gonna be too small. Like I gotta be able to move. I gotta give myself a little wiggle room.
Breathe, man. Like you got on leggings. They
Yeah,
be super tight when I see some of them football players and they be big up here already. So I'm
yeah.
like, wow, he's small at the bottom and big at the top.
I mean, yeah, that's how it be. So it's like, and I mean, in my position is like it also varied from position to position because I mean like if you I'm kind of on an island by myself and I'm usually going against smaller guys unless I have to maybe
Okay.
tackle a running back or something. But other than that, I'm usually going against smaller guys, so I don't really need as much protection as somebody that's like one of the bigger guys that's playing like O line, like the
Minute.
big guys. Yeah, like they probably need way more protection than me because they have to hit somebody every single play, and they're hitting guys that's 300 pounds plus. So it's like, I mean, it just varies from position to position, player to player, what your preference is.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you found something that you like and it's positive, not not just taking everything for fun or you just like, hey, I gotta have the girls, I gotta have the fashion, the cars, so we can't just knock no other typical teen or someone that's coming up. But I'm gonna just say that this is major, this is a very major thing for you. And I just pray that you stay on it and stick with it. Like you so motivated with it and you seem like everything is like a 1 2 3 step for you. So if it's really easy for you, you must go all the way. Make yourself proud, your mom, your home state. So what is your goals after you're done with University of Aurora?
I mean, I'm a computer science major, so I'm probably just gonna do something with my major. But I mean, to be
What
honest,
if you get drafted? What about the games? Can you
that's
get
one
drafted?
thing that's one thing that I'm super surprised about. Like we'll have my head coach is Don Beebe, and so he used to play
Okay.
for the Buffalo Bills. He's a Super Bowl champion, all that, and he played for the Green Bay Packers. So we have a lot of NFL scouts at our practices, and like I'm not used to that. So it's like seeing that was just like, oh, you could actually like is real. Like you could actually like make it.
You know what you mean is real. You own that. Do you
I
see
mean, like,
yourself like you have it already? I mean, go ahead
it's
and get
different though.
drafted.
Like it's different. Like if you when you coming from a place where you never seen it, it's like yeah, it's there, but until you
Right.
see it, it's like yeah, it's there, but then you
But you
see it
gotta
and it's like
right.
oh, like it's actually in arm's reach. You feel me? But like I mean, me personally, everybody got their own different feelings about it. But I mean, me personally, I don't think after college, I think I'm gonna hang it up, man. I don't really.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, like the older I done got, it then became more about like, I mean, I want to live a comfortable life. You feel me? Like I
What is it about football that's not making it so comfortable and even making you be like, yeah, you know what? I do want to get drafted with the NFL.
I mean, it's not necessarily comfortable. It's just like, I mean, you do something for so long, and it's like, then with growing up and seeing new places and meeting new people, it's like you just discover new things. You feel me? So it's like,
Absolutely.
I mean, for me, it's like if the blessing there, I'm definitely gonna take it. I'm definitely
Right.
gonna entertain it. But as far as me personally, I'm not really looking to go to the NFL or anything like that. I'm just enjoying it while I have it, basically. And then when my 4 years is up, if it's there, okay. If not, I won't be upset. Like I'm not.
Oh wow, KJ, and that's why you're going to the NFL. God is going to send you there. You are going. You are going. What football player would you like to meet?
If I can meet any football player, I probably want to meet. I probably want to meet. I feel like I want to meet Justin Jefferson. Like he just got drafted to the NFL like a year ago. He was a receiver from LSU. And he plays for the Vikings right now. He played for the Minnesota Vikings. I want to meet Justin Jefferson just cause like I feel like he'd be a cool dude to meet. Like I wouldn't even want no like pointers and then I just want to meet him just to like I don't know. I feel like he'd just be a cool dude to meet for real. Like that's probably it though. I don't really or
How many games have he won?
uh the Vikings I think they did pretty good this year. I mean, I don't me now. That's another thing. Me personally, I don't really watch football. Like, I don't watch NFL. I don't watch. I mean,
You
I watch
don't watch
college football.
football. You don't care about going to the NFL, but your coach has promoted you from wide receiver to cornerback. You say it's very easy. You like to do all this competing.
Hold on. I ain't say it was very easy. Now, hold on. It's a challenge. Like, it ain't very easy because it's just like I enjoy it because it's a challenge.
Okay,
And I mean, I didn't got
absolutely. You
pretty
did.
good
You
at
said you
it.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I didn't got pretty good at it, but it's not easy now. I still go out there some days and get the guys I'm going against. They nice. I ain't gonna lie. No offense or nothing, but like them white boys is nice. We got some white boys. They nice. I ain't gonna lie. Them boys is nice. They
Where they from? They from Aurora? They from Illinois?
Yeah, some of them from Illinois. I think a few of them from like I know one of them from Florida, but most of them from Illinois though. They nice. Them boys they was definitely giving me the blues for the first couple of practices when they moved me. Like they and I still it's one. I got one teammate named Mike. We call him Dirty Mike. He play receiver. He number 5. I don't know what it is. Mike don't wear no gloves and like playing receiver. I know that like some of the catches he make be so hard, and I wear
The
gloves
head
and they
hurt.
be hard. So it's like he don't wear gloves, and like I'll some days it'll be like I'll go out there, I'll be in perfect position, like I'll been ahead, like borderline this illegal stuff. I've been held him, perfect position, and the ball just come out, and he somehow just he somehow catches the ball. It's like I've never. I don't think it's been a day where I've successfully held Dirty Mike. Like right now, that's something that I'm trying to like conquer because I just don't know what it is. It's like every time he just somehow gets the ball, and it's like I've never in these last couple of weeks that I've been playing this position, I've never successfully held Dirty Mike. So it's still
Just
challenging to come with it, but it's just like it's fun though. It's challenging though. Like it's some
I
challenge.
bet it is fun. You in college, you get to play, the different games. You meet different people. Like you said, you came from Mississippi. You don't went to Illinois, so you're doing the traveling. So all of that is there. That's fun, but still, at the end of the day, you just have this second guess. Like you have something else you want to do, and you said that's technology.
I mean, basically, computer science. I basically sit and write code in the Python and stuff, so I can write all these programs that do and convey all these different messages and stuff. And I enjoy it. I'm very interested in it, so it's like I can see myself doing it as a career.
Okay.
I don't know. I just never really. Of course, as a young boy, every young boy wants to go to the NFL. Every young boy wants to go to the NBA. All of us want to do that. But it's like you get older and you just start experiencing more stuff, and it just changed for some of us. Like me personally, I just don't. The NFL just isn't something that's just really on my mind anymore. Like
Wow.
it's just like it's cool and stuff like and I encourage anybody that has the chance to do it. I encourage them go for it. If that's your dream, go for it. But I also encourage people to don't do something that you not really gonna be 100% into. Like I
Absolutely.
wouldn't do that
But
because
that's why you on Let's Be Real, because I need the
yeah,
honesty.
because I wouldn't even waste any of those organizations' time with something like that, knowing that I'm not gonna be 100% into it. That's why I said like if God puts it there and I feel like okay, this is something I want to do, then
At
sure.
that time when it's presented. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Like you said, you still got 4 more years.
yeah, but just right now, where I'm at right now, I wouldn't. I don't really. The NFL isn't really a thought of mine right now.
Well, I'm gonna try to put it as a thought. Do you see how big I'm bringing this? Look at you. Look at this. And you only a freshman. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So the high school you was at was Central High School in Cleveland. So
uh,
how was it then? Did you is I'm saying what you saying?
it was Cleveland Central.
Okay,
Definitely.
Cleveland Central. So then, playing sports in high school, did you have anybody to just, knew then that you was playing sports that encourage you? Like, man, bro, go ahead. I could see you here at the NFL. You know
Like
anybody else?
like my friend group, like I had 4 like main friends that I was with just all the time. If you saw them, you saw me. Like they always encouraged me, like, cause in high school, I'm not gonna lie, I was on the verge of like I'm just gonna go to school. I'm not playing football. I'm just gonna go to school, do my work, and get out of school. But they encouraged me to give it a try, like, cause why not? That's what they're like. Because why not? You go and you don't like it, you feel me? You could always transfer, do whatever you do, but you should try it. And so
You tried it. It's good. You got some
yeah,
type of experience with it. You could say you did it. Have
yeah,
you ever
that's
thought
definitely
about
what they
playing
were saying.
another sports?
Not collegiately, like not in college. I mean, basketball in college is completely different than basketball in high school. People
What's
in
the
college,
difference?
height, skill, height is a big one. Like even our basketball team, the guys that's on our basketball team, I don't see any short ones. Like, and I'm pretty tall. Like, I'm taller than average. I'm 6 feet tall. Like, honest 6 feet. Like, no shoes on. I'm 6 feet tall, and they huge. So it's like,
That shouldn't be, that shouldn't be a good qualification for playing in sports, because I feel like the taller you are, you have no choice but to hit a slam dunk. You can automatically reach the rim. So I mean, all the games you should be won. We should always have Super Bowls and all the basketball games. The sports is, I leave it up to you guys. But when I see it, I call it like, wow, I seen it and I was like, okay, so he in college playing the football. I'm thinking like, you about to go on and get, drafted. This is something you about to do.
Nah. Everybody that play college football do not get drafted. Like, and the ones that do get drafted, they put their all into it to get drafted. I put my all into it because I'm doing it right now, but
I get what you're saying. You got a backup plan, because you just don't want to get your hopes up high for something, and then it don't come to you, and then you feel like you fail. Versus if you don't set your mind to it and you go do something else, and then it get presented to you like, okay, I didn't fail. It came to me. I totally get what you're saying. Oh my gosh, I've been through so many situations like that in life, and you younger than me, and you already know.
I mean, like, not even necessarily. I mean, like, I feel like anybody that has a dream, they should chase their dream, because you never know what happens. People get blessed overnight, literally, have an idea, take off overnight. But, I mean, that's just not what I see myself doing in the long run. That's basically all it is. Like, to be honest, I'm enjoying college football. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time, meeting new people. I'm enjoying college, but I just don't see myself playing NFL football. I don't see myself. Do
your coaches know that?
I don't think they know that.
No, I mean, why you don't want to tell them though?
I mean, like, I don't want them to feel like, because the way I word it is, I love it, but I don't love it enough to NFL. You feel me? Like, I don't love it enough for it to be my job to play football. Like, even right now, my job is to play football, basically, but I'm still here to get an education so that I could do something else. You feel me? Like, and plus, football, playing all them sports and stuff like that stuff take a toll on your body. And I'm young, and I'm be iced up, arms, legs hurting, back hurting. Like, what good is the money? I feel like, what good is the money if you can't do nothing with it?
I was just about to say that your health is more important.
I'm making all these billions, right? I'm making all these billions and can't even stand on my own. Like,
or it's not even that, sometimes you can make so much money and you don't even have the time to enjoy it, because like you said, but then I would think that they do have seasons off, because football is only in the wintertime.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as a professional athlete, like, you have to take care of your body year round. Like, you get time off, but you don't really get time off, because you gotta prepare. Your time off is to prepare for the next season. You feel me? So right. It's because even with us, we got time off, but after our football season ends, we're gonna be working out until time to play football again. And we get like 2 months off to, like, go be with family and stuff for summer and all that. But even then, they send our workout schedule with us and be like, okay, you need to do this while you gone, type stuff. So it's like, I mean, I don't know.
So right now, when it comes down to the college footballs, what's the best teams out there right now across, the 50 states, not even just being in Illinois or Cleveland?
Oh, I mean, it depends. I mean, I feel
any college footballs you watch?
Oh, I mean, I watch college football. I mean, of course, Alabama is always good. You feel me? Alabama get like all the 5 stars.
What makes them good?
I mean, I feel like the tradition play a huge role in it. If you got a winning tradition, then other people gonna want to buy into that. And everybody can't go to Alabama. You feel me? Like, everybody can't just, I'm going to Alabama, the University of Alabama. Like, no, everybody can't do that. Oklahoma, they always good. Sooners. Of course, it's always, I don't know. It's like the same teams be good every year, to be honest. Like, the same teams get all the 5 stars. Like, So
Well, I'm glad you came to Illinois to play football because man, the basketball team they haven't won, and then they had Derrick Rose on there. I don't know what was going on with that, and I don't even know too much about sports. But I'm like, Dad, can we just? I just wanted to win just to see how it felt because they say like it'd be a real turn up for the state. I was trying to experience that, and I could never experience it living in Chicago. But now I done relocated to Houston, Texas. So what's up with the Houston, Texas college football? Or is it any college football for Houston, Texas?
Houston, they got their team be pretty decent though. Like the University of Houston, they be pretty decent. I mean, Texas, they always talked about. I mean, I feel like, all the Texas teams. I don't really know any just bad Texas teams in college football. Like, all of them usually be like pretty Texas. Like, Texas is just good in football in general. Like, even in high
Is there
school.
any teams that do suck that you just like, man, they just suck? I don't want to watch them. They never winning.
To be honest, not really. I don't have a specific team I go for, so it's just like I just watch it just to watch. To be honest, I don't even look at everything. Yeah, I don't even look at everything. Like I'm not one of those people that just over analyze the game. I just watch it with a clear mind. Most of the time, I don't even be paying attention for real. I just be that was a nice play, and then
it's a game mode.
Yeah, so it's like it is what it is. To be honest.
So over the little time that you have been playing sports, what have you learned about yourself more when it comes down to your strengths and weakness?
I learned that well, for a strength anyway, I learned that I don't give up as easy as I thought I did. Cause like I to be honest, I'm the type of person that like I'm gonna choose my peace over anything every time. So it's like if it's something that's bothering me, usually I just be like, okay, if it's bothering me, then is it something that I could just drop and let go? Because if so, then I'm gonna drop it and just let go. But
absolutely.
With football, it's like you can't just give up on everything. Like if something don't go your way, you can't just give up on it. You can't just I'll get it next play. That's the mindset you're supposed to have in football, like next play mentality. Like I'm just gonna do better the next play. But let's be real. Anybody that's ever played football, you wanted that play. You don't want to wait to the next play. You want to do right next play.
I don't get the next play.
Exactly. So it's like, I learned that as far as the strength, but as far as the weakness,
the weakness is you don't want to do the NFL when it's coming your way.
That's because I know there's a lot of people that's probably looking at me like, so you telling me if somebody came and say you could be in the NFL, you wouldn't go?
Of course you gonna go. You saying, yeah, I'm gonna go if it's presented. You just saying right now.
Even if it's like, to be honest, if they came and presented me this today, like right now, like all I gotta do is say yesterday. I promise you, I'm most likely gonna. I'm like 99%.
Your mom is gonna flip out because if I was your mom, I'd be then no. I don't know. I can't say that because you gotta follow.
Come on, mama, understand. Like,
okay.
It just. I feel like you shouldn't do anything just for the money. Like, if you don't love it, then what are you doing it for? Like, that's just my.
I love that in you. I definitely do because it's like you're not gonna get me to change my answer. I'm not for sale. I'm not for that. I just know that I might be good at it, but I'm gonna go do something else that I know.
If I'm just that good at it, then it's like, I could help somebody else that probably want to do that.
Train for So would you like to be a football trainer? Would you go into being a coach or something like that?
I always enjoy helping people. So yeah, I can see myself as a football coach. Like I always enjoy helping people. So yeah, I could, if I'm that good, then I probably just help somebody else get that good so they can go. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna do something just because it seemed beneficial at the time. Like,
Absolutely.
If
Because you
it's
got to look in the
not
long
something,
run.
yeah, if it's
And
not
then a
something I
lot of deals
believe
don't
in,
last too. So you'd have been to let go of something that you could have really had, a long term with, versus something that just had a dollar amount on it. You
yeah,
absolutely are a smart young man already. Look at me, as old as you is, I'm as old as I am. I'm like, I would have took that NFL.
yeah. I
I
mean,
need
like, it ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, people truly like. I mean, that's something that people do. Like, given their circumstance, I can understand. But it's not like my life is just. It's not like I'm not living comfortable, and it's like, and I'm giving up the NFL. Like, I mean, I got a family
But
that
what
love
about the
me. I got a lot
trips,
of.
a lavish life? You said you like to get out here and travel. Because at first I thought when you was like, I'm gonna be iced up, I'm thinking you saying you gonna have jewelry. I'm like, dude, that's how you gonna get the jewelry.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I do enjoy, you know, those type things. But I mean, I still couldn't see myself like. It's not like I don't already have what I need. I mean, I got a
Absolutely.
family that love me. I got
You
friends.
ain't greedy.
Feel me? So it's like, yeah. So it's like, it's not like I'm just loaning for. I need
I
anything.
need
So it's
money.
like,
I need to get
yeah.
the NFL. Some guys do though. They do play sports and they have their goals are to get their family out of
I
poverty
understand.
or
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understand. Like, given the circumstances, some people that's their mindset, and it's like I completely understand that. But that's just not how I was brought up. I ain't have no super. I mean, of course, I had to work for stuff, but I ain't never had no just super hard life. Like, it ain't like I just ward off, lights off. You feel me? Like,
oh.
it ain't
I
like
heard
it's
that.
not like I grew up like that. So it's like I ain't just. I mean,
You ain't
most of my
thirsty
stuff
for
just been
nothing.
most of my stuff just been like morals, basically. Like, don't go against the grain just because somebody say go against the grain. If it's not something you believe in, something you really just want to do. I mean, like, that was like one of the biggest lessons that my mom ever taught me was like, if you're not 100% in it, then don't waste other people's time. Like,
Yeah.
don't waste your time, don't waste their time if you know you're not gonna give it your all. So
Yeah.
I mean, so
That's good. You
but,
straightforward. That's great because you have some people nowadays, and it's not to be nosy, but I'm gonna just say, like, even with females, you ever have some females to just lie to you and waste your time, and they
uh,
knew that you like, I don't care about that at the end of the day.
I mean,
I need to hear it, KJ. What?
I ain't gonna lie. I think I had maybe one when I was younger, but I'm kind of I ain't just no that they don't do that to me. I ain't gonna
They don't do that to you no more.
lie. Nah, yeah,
Got a
they
lot
did
of
it to
girls in.
one did it to me one time, but those when I was in like 7th grade. So, but other than that, no, they don't do that to me. I
How the
just
college females treat you? That you a football player with your little tight leggings on.
no.
Oh, KJ.
Actually, I got a girlfriend, so
Ah,
girlfriend here on campus, so she not letting that fly.
ah,
Yeah,
oh,
she
that's so sweet. You done went to college and got a girlfriend quick.
I mean, yeah, that was that. I don't know. I don't even know how that happened. For I wasn't even looking, so I don't even know how that happened. I
That's what I'm
just
telling you about the NFL. You're not looking for it, and it's gonna come. Cause it's like when I see you and I just see it, I do see that for you. But that's once again that's society. Because and I'm glad that you speak so highly about what your mom have taught you because a lot of people will try to put expectations on your life that they have for themselves. A lot of people will want something for you and they don't even have a bucket, a pot to piss in or window
yeah,
to throw it out. So it's like, how are you going to tell me what I should take a deal or if I shouldn't take a deal? So I'm glad that you're
yeah. I mean,
straightforward.
actually, I actually had to deal with that before college because this isn't the only offer I had, and I mean, people they put so much value on bigger and better because
Mm-hmm.
like I had other offers that I could because the school I'm at right now, this is I think a D3 school and I had D1 offers. And so like D1s are like the schools that you see on TV and they got
Okay.
bigger this, better that, more
Okay.
people, the huge stadiums and stuff that you see. But I mean, for me personally, I was more thinking about okay, I don't do well in large classrooms, so I can't be at Mississippi State and they got 150 people in a class, and then I can't even ask a question, answer a question, can't even raise my hand to ask a question. and then I fail and flunk out. Now I'm back at home, but
Right.
I went D1. I went D1, but it's like,
Right.
so it's like I
Process
was
of
more thinking
elimination.
about, yeah, I was more thinking about me and like my strengths and weaknesses as far as the classroom. Because at the end of the day, you come to college to get an education, and I'm not trying to be here longer than 4 years if I don't have to. So I'm trying. I
I'm
came here
coming
with the
straight on
intent of I'm
business.
getting out. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here. So I'm not trying to stay here no extra years because I ain't graduated in 4 years. So
Right.
that was like my biggest thing with my decision on like going and where I was gonna go and all that. So
So what are you enjoying right now about college? Even though you are
um
far away from home and like you said, you do be scared,
yeah.
but what are you enjoying about it more?
I mean, just the opportunities. I mean, honestly, the first start. Cause in high school, I was like, I mean, I was kind of, I guess the popular type. If you could say, you got those people that's like everybody know
Well
you,
known,
everybody cool
popular.
with you. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like in high school, that was me. And so after I left high school and came to college, here nobody knows me. So it's like I got a chance to
make a
just
name for
restart.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, I mean, I guess I've been enjoying it the most because now that nobody knows me, it's like I could just be, I could be me.
Whoever, whenever,
Yeah,
however.
I mean, not even that, because like in high school, I always been like a people pleaser type of person. So it's
Okay.
like I made a lot of decisions without keeping me in mind, and so it kind of made a
Okay.
name for me where I had to like act a certain way at certain
Hmm.
times. And so it's like now I'm in college, so I can do everything. I could do it right the first time. Like I could be me the first time so that people don't expect me to be a different way.
Somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's how it is, though. I'm glad. You know, there's so many young men right now who wouldn't even know how to hold a conversation with you because a lot of stuff that you are saying, you're straightforward, you're honest, you know what you want in life, you have goals, you know you're not money hungry, you don't use money as an abundance, you have a supportive mom. So you have so many blessings right now that's going on your plate, and I'm glad that you like, you know what, I came here to be focused on something. I'm gonna take my education more serious. You have other people that will throw a lot away. Some people don't know how to miss fund and stack funds. A lot of people do not know how to do a process of elimination and say, hey, I can go to another state by myself. I can start all over and I can do things the right way. Now, instead of making you happy, I'm going to put self first. So it seemed like you learned a lot over the years, and that's the strength that's about you. Like you said, you find yourself, you don't give up as easy as you thought you did. And also, you're smart as maybe you didn't think you were. You're a very intelligent young man. And I take my hat off to you. And I really appreciate you giving Let's Be Real your time today to even just share a story with us and let us know how you came from high school to the college football. Do you have anything you want to say to our listeners and viewers before we get out of here?
um not really. I mean, I do got a couple things. I gotta say my thank yous. You feel me? I like thank my
Okay,
mom and dad. You feel me? For
okay.
always being there. They
Absolutely.
gave birth to me. My mom, and my pops. You feel me? I like thank my grandmas because can't do it without grandma. You
Definitely can't.
know.
Grandma's is everything.
uh, I like to thank just basically my family for being there. They supported me through everything. Made sure I was straight all the way through since diapers. I mean, the community, everyone back home in Cleveland, because they've been nothing but good to me. Made sure I was straight, kept me away from the wrong things, made sure I was doing the right
Absolutely.
things. Um, yeah, that's
You got
basically
that
it.
support all the way, and they got to keep supporting you because you in Illinois now, and you know things could definitely get a little rough up in Illinois. But like you said, you stay focused, you stay grounded, keep God, and if anything, you keep your mom and your father with you because, like you said, they get you through it. So sometimes you got to block out other tunnels and just keep those main ones connected to you. That's gonna help you stay focused. But I definitely would like to see more, learn more about KJ after this college season is over with the football, just to see if you're gonna do it again next year. So I would definitely love to have you again on Let's Be Real. It has been an honor and a pleasure just taking your time out to speak with me today. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Anytime. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Until next time.
All right, bye.